Yo, what is up, everybody? I'm Blitz5, and I got some exciting PUBG news for you all if you're on console, and that is that we are getting update number 6 tomorrow for PUBG on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So this is kind of a plot twist coming in hot out of nowhere, really. If you logged into PUBG today, they had an announcement saying that we were going to get update number 6 on console, and there was going to be a server maintenance time, which I think a lot of people are expecting some kind of small update for the Survivor Pass Vikendi extension. If you're not aware of that, the Survivor Pass is being extended another week starting tomorrow. But then out of nowhere, the patch notes got brought up around an hour or so ago, and we have a whole update here. So if you guys need to click away from this video and don't want to see everything, the TLDR is that we have 2 new vehicles coming in and the flare gun to the live server. The 2 new vehicles are the motorbike and the new Zima. The motorbike is going to be replacing the motorcycle on Vikendi, and the Zima is going to be replacing the US. And these are pretty cool, and I'll get more into those down in the patch updates below. So that's kind of the intro here, and that they have a bunch of bug fixes and performance updates for us on console, which will hopefully help all of the loading issues, or at least a little bit of the loading issues for all the people that are having issues out there on console. And I know a lot of people are struggling on Xbox. So let's get into the patch and when is it happening. So as I record today's video, today is April 8th, 2019, and the patch is coming tonight, basically at midnight. So if you're on the West Coast, this is starting. Server maintenance is starting at midnight. It's going to be ending at 4. If you're on the East Coast, server maintenance is going to be ending at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're in Europe, the server maintenance is going to be ending at 1 p.m. And I'm laughing here because there's just so many time zones, that people play this game, and all games now are worldwide. So if you're in a different area, just calculate that. I do kind of put out a disclaimer there that, I don't work for PUBG, but these updates normally get delayed by like an hour or two. Almost every time I wait for them, I can't log on immediately. So don't bank on them coming right away. But if you want to try, you can if you want to play before work or before school. But I'm just going to, try to get on and do a marathon stream tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, it's a little plug for the stream. I'll be trying out all the new content on my stream, Manana. So come please hang out and check it out. And let's keep going in the updates. So we have the 2nd anniversary PUBG hat that we can all get if you log in before May 7th, which I thought was kind of weird because we're not at the 2nd anniversary on console, and they made us wait till the 1-year anniversary, the exact time. And PUBG came out in December on console, but either way, we're getting free content, and that's cool, so I'll take it. It's always nice to get free stuff from PUBG. And then what we already knew is that Survivor Pass Vikendi is being extended for the past 5 or 6 days. This has actually been off. We haven't been able to gain XP. And then because of all the issues, people not understanding the countdown timer, they've extended this another week. So pretty much everyone should have the possibility or the opportunity to get to level 100 now if you've been trying because of the extension. Then also the survival title system has been extended again, and I know this has kind of stirred up some controversy, and people have been kind of frustrated by this, especially people who have been grinding a lot to hit 6,000 in the lone survivor rank, because this was supposed to end sometime in April. The season ran from January to April. Originally it got extended to May 7th, and then now it's getting extended another week. I'm not really sure why, but now that gives me and a lot of other players time to hopefully hit 6,000. So I don't really mind, but I get where other people are coming from, that they spent a lot of time trying to grind. And I guess PUBG is just, wants to give more people the opportunity, which is fair. But this also kind of shows that we might not be seeing the next Survivor Pass, which is going to be number 3 wildcard, until at least May 14th, because I can't really imagine them overlapping that, but you never know. But I would definitely expect the next update in May, and probably in mid-May now by the extension of the survival title system. Moving on from that, we have some more information about the snow bike. So here it is now. I'm going to play some clips from the official PUBG video, and then also the Zima. So like I said, the motorbike is going to be, the snow bike is replacing the motorbike. I'm excited to use this and try to do some backflips on Vikendi. Then we have the Zima, which is going to be replacing the US. This seems like a slower version that handles better on the terrain and actually is a little bit more armored. They said it's great for combat situations. So I'm excited to use this, but hopefully that speed doesn't hurt you and get you kind of stuck in bad situations when you're trying to climb the terrain in Vikendi. We shall see. We'll definitely be testing that out on stream. Then what I'm really, really excited for is the flare gun. Again, online, a lot of people have been talking about how they don't like this in the game, but I think this is a nice change to kind of spice up the live servers. And right now, this has been available in custom games. If you guys haven't played customs on Xbox, I know PlayStation doesn't have custom games, unfortunately. So I have used this in the past, and I don't think think it's that game breaking as long as there's not that many. So what they've done here is that they've made the average spawn rate is 3 flare guns, and the maximum amount of flares that can be shot off or that are usable is 4 in the game. After that, nothing else will fall from the sky. So I think hopefully that will be balanced. They could always tweak it a little bit more if they need to. And they've also made it where you can't use the flare gun until after the first blue phase, because they don't want you to be able to stand in the middle of nowhere on the corner of the map and get a care package right off the beginning of the game if you get a flare gun. So I think hopefully that will balance it out a little bit more, and I'm sure we'll see some changes eventually to that based off how people feel about it. Then moving down from there, we have some gameplay changes. We have improved reflective effects on the lens of scopes. Sounds like they're just going to make that a little bit more realistic. Vehicle tires will now be destroyed immediately when a vehicle explodes. I actually didn't know about this recently until Day told me this, so shout out to him. A lot of people try to do like the vehicle tire missions. When you blow up a vehicle previously, the tires still stay there and you'd have to shoot them individually. So now they will blow up immediately with a vehicle. They've modified conditions to prone to prevent people from going prone on very rugged terrain. So what they're doing here, it seems like they're trying to stop people from proning in really weird situations, and that if you're moving while prone to try to like get on the side of a mountain, if you're not supposed to be prone there, it's actually going to put you into the crouch position. And I think this is overall just like a quality of life thing to people kind of manipulating the terrain. So that's good for PUBG. Then there's a ton of performance and bug fixes. I'm just going to go over a couple of them here because there's just too many to go through for the purpose of this video. Then we have one cool custom game fix that's going to help me out a lot, especially with hosting these tournaments. So for the performance updates, they've kind of improved the way that the map loads again. It seems like they're really working on just slowly updating the performance and loading of PUBG on console. So they're improving the way that the trees are loaded, the way that the GPU instant culling works. They're doing a bunch of stuff of how you see character models off in the distance when you aim down sights and what the character is doing off in the distance, and just doing a bunch of different performance things here. I kind of laugh because this stuff just gets so complicated and there's so much going on, and PUBG really struggles. You know, when you aim down sights on Miramar, everything is Play-Doh and it looks really bad. And if you're not playing on an SSD external hard drive, I know it's been a struggle, but you can see that they're slowly but surely trying to improve this for everybody, and hopefully this will make a big difference for those people. And then you can see with the bug fixes here that they're doing a bunch of stuff that way, and also some random things that people made fun of on PC, like fix the issue where dead bodies are making footsteps, just stuff like that, that who knows how this happens with the coding, and that creates like really weird bugs. For example, the double-barreled shotgun being able to be fired 3 times because of player lag and poor network connectivity. So they fixed some of this stuff, and hopefully that will help with the quality of life of the game. And then something that I think is really cool, because I like to play custom games and also host a lot of matches here, and also with the PUBG Xbox tournaments I've been running, is that they finally made it when a match finishes, you can actually restart the custom match. This has been absolutely brutal, because when a custom game finishes, you get kicked out and you have to recreate the lobby over again. If you're trying to host a tournament, you have to re-invite everybody, especially if you're doing a private lobby, and it just becomes a whole disaster. So this is really nice, and I hope to see them continually improve this. They've been doing it for PC, and I really like to see all these changes come down to Xbox and PlayStation 4. And, you know, PC has replay editor mode. I know that's probably a long ways away from Xbox, but that would be really nice to see on console at some point in the near future. Maybe in the next generation of console, we could see that, and then that would really make the creator space for console, it would help it grow and make it really awesome, because people do some really cool things on PC. So that's the update, guys. Basically, like I said, TLDR, flare gun, 2 new vehicles, extensions, those are important to know about, and I think that pretty much covers it. Let me know what you guys think, and again, I'm going to be doing the marathon stream tomorrow to try all this stuff out in game, and I'm super excited. And then, you know, in May, we'll be seeing hopefully the MP5K, the new Survivor Pass number 3, and some of the updates that we've seen on PC. So, as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.